What's up, everyone? Today is day 18 of my 30-day series where I'm playing free online games so I can get monetized and afford a real gaming PC. I'm not really sure if you can hear it, but my laptop right now is making some crazy noises. So please hit that like button and subscribe before this completely dies on me. For today, we are playing a game called The Pillar. It looks like a interactive type of escape room, and I'm a big fan of these type of games. So let's jump right into it. So for this video, I was gonna do it a little bit different where I was just gonna talk while I played the game. But when I went to edit, I realized that my mic was off. So I'm going to now talk over me talking while I play the game. Hope you enjoy. So I first got spawned right here in this little like corridor with a staircase. Give you a couple instructions on how to move around, use your mouse to click on stuff. And then I headed up the stairs. I really liked how the maps were. They did a really good job. That's the pillar, and that's about it. So I came up to this puzzle. I first thought it was like a clicking puzzle, but then it shows you that you have to drag them. I'm trying not to give you any spoilers because future me already knows how this ends. So boom, new door open, really cool. This reminded me of an Oculus game that I played a while back. Uh, it was kind of like I think it was like an Egyptian style game where you had to like work through a museum and undercover, figure out the mystery behind the Egyptian coffin and stuff. So, but whatever. Moving on. Come in here, a bunch of rocks, and I guess those are little pillars. Huh? I didn't pick that up till now. But yeah, you had this wall. You had this straight line down the middle. It looked like. Come over here. There's a door and another puzzle. So I put two and two together, walked over here, and just did a straight line. Boom. Super easy. So far, nothing crazy. I hate those escape room games where it's just like crazy little puzzles that are hard for no reason. But so far, I really like the map. They did a really great job at making this game, especially being for free. Uh, so I come over here. I noticed the numbers up top seemed very important. Come up in here, and you have this nice little area. Oop. Boom. So I started walking around. I didn't want to go straight to the pillar. I wanted to kind of like figure out more because like when you're in escape room games like this, it's kind of like my strategy usually is just to like get a lay of the land, walk around, find everything. That way I can start putting two and two together for everything. Um, this was not interactive at all, so I just kept moving on. I felt like that was something later on, but notice another puzzle piece over there because it tells you you need at least three of them when you found the first one. And yeah, so I'm just doing a lap, trying to pick up these pieces. It's still super laggy. So this is where I came in. So looked at the number one more time, and then, but I got confused here because I needed three pieces and I only found two, and I did a whole lap. So I'm like, where's the extra one? Um, so yeah, just looking for that. You can't really jump or anything. You can't climb. Um, and like my mouse is like really delayed too. So it's like, come on. I never did find that bug. It was just random. And like nothing really related to the bug later on, so I don't know why that was there. Still looking for that last piece. So I came down here. I was like, well, I did another lap, and I was like, there is nothing over there. Oh, There it is. Cool. So now that there's nothing else to do, I finally just went to the pillar. This seemed like the other puzzle. So I was just like, let's knock these out. Boom, 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 boom. And then boom, I got an ad. So I think I got an ad, only like 3 ads throughout the game, but like you would finish a puzzle piece and then boom, an ad. So I'll probably just fast forward it from here, save you some time. There's a lot of these little color matching, so I'm just gonna, and then oh yeah, after you did each one, the light would shine up. So I'm just gonna fast forward to knocking out all these puzzles. So after you did all four, the door opened, and then you can see that there's 4 numbers, and I knew that those numbers over there was 7, 8, 5, 3. Easy peasy. And then when pillar took off, and boom, more matching. So, yep, that was about it. So I came back over here, and I knocked out 4 more of these little puzzles. But there was one puzzle where I connected the dots without crossing, but you actually have to you have to cover all the white, even though you connect them. You still have to cover all the white. I think it's this one. Yeah, I was like done. I was like, nope. It's like you're an idiot for outsmarting us. So I did figure it out. I'm just gonna fast forward through this. So yeah, after you finish the last puzzle, it gives you this like really cool sound effect, and then it focuses the camera on that little blue square that was over in the corner. Um, and then it puts like a small puzzle on that. You go over there, connect the dots really fast, and the door opens. Once you open that, that was the end of the game. For some reason, when I save the gameplay, the clip champ just loves to cut the end of it. So that's why I keep having problems with this recording stuff. But after you win the game, it gives you this message that you should go to Steam, and that's where the rest of their puzzles and different maps are. So this, I guess, this is just like a tester game, so to get people over to play the real game. So overall, it was a decent game. I did enjoy it, and we will move on to the leaderboard. So for the leaderboard, I'm going to be putting the pillar in last place. Uh, it was kind of a bummer, honestly. I had high hopes for this game. I didn't realize that it was just like a tester game to bring people over to a different platform. Um, the puzzles were super simple, and there wasn't really a lot to this game. So sadly, I'm going to be putting it in the last place spot. Well, that wraps up day 18. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow for day 19.